Hey loves, happy Motivational Monday. Today I am so excited to share with you a little bit of my daily rituals. So I will be doubling up on information to you because I'll be kind of taking the month of July off to travel. So I'm going to be leaving you all of these self-care, self-love tips, daily rituals, anything that I can to just nurture the community and make sure you have everything you need. So if you have any questions throughout this live, I'll be answering your questions. And today I'm showing you how to make my morning dirty water and also my Get Loved Up protein shake. Hey, if you're tuning in, let me know your name and where you're tuning in from. I see Ochame in the house. I see June in the house, Lauren in the house. All right, and so while you all are checking in, let me know. I see Maya in the house. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I know I have people from all around the world. So let's get started with my dirty water. Some people call it detox water. You can make this as simple or as hard as you want. But let me tell y'all, this cleanses and purifies your body. We got Jamaica in the house. Hey, Shane. We got Tracy from San Diego. We got Gulfport, Mississippi in the house. I love y'all. Mimi from Houston. Tamisha from Barbados. I have staff from Barbados now. I'm really excited. So, dirty water. I love, love, love mason jars. I have wine glasses. I have tea glasses. I have all types of glasses, but I love mason jars. It's just something about the way it feels in my hand that just makes me happy. So, I start with a mason jar. So every morning, unless I forget, I drink 32 ounces of water. And not just plain water, but dirty water. I get my water from Live Water, so that's straight from the mountains. That link is in my bio. And if you don't see it, you could DM me and my team will send it to you. So I'm sorry, my thing stopped. My thread stopped, but like, hey, from Nashville's in the house, Scotland's in the house, Dion from Las Vegas, peace and blessings from West Virginia. Awesome. Okay, y'all keep checking in. Show me some hearts if you do the live water every single day with me, every single day. I call it dirty water. We're gonna start off with a lime. Now, a lot of people ask me, why do I use limes instead of lemons? Now, I still use lemons, but the reason limes are even more beneficial is because they are non-hybrid, which means they haven't been crossed with another fruit to make a lime. But a lemon is a cross with a lime and I don't know what else to make it. So I learned this from Dr. Staby and Cameron Moore. You can check out our YouTube video together. He is dropping the knowledge. It's our most viewed YouTube video, I think, and he's really sharing all of the tips he got from Dr. Staby and how you can live an alkaline lifestyle. So am I 100% alkaline? I mean, yeah and no. So y'all know I eat super healthy about 80% of the time. And the other 20%, I'm eating out. I'm 100% vegan, but I do like eating vegan ice cream, hot dogs, donuts. I just like trying all the vegan things. I'm a foodie, and I also love like vegan, plant-based, all natural products. I've been into food and natural health since I was a little girl. I just naturally gravitated to it. It's who I am. It's not about consumerism. It's just about what I like. And everybody's different. I get excited when I find different foods and different products that are good for me and good for the planet. And so that's why I'm your go-to girl for all things vegan. All right, let's get on this water. And I also love to talk. So let's cut the lime in half. And let me show you this little party trick. So if you're at a party, you're trying to be fancy. First of all, make sure you roll. You see how I rolled it a couple times? That makes the lime really soft. And then you cut the lime about halfway down, turn it backwards, and you put the tip of it towards the glass, and you squeeze. And as you can see, no matter how high you hold it, you get a straight line right into your drink. I don't know if you can see that, but it's going right into my drink. It's a really nice little party trick. All right. And then another tip is to put the face of the lime, this part of the lime, against your fingers and then squeeze it. And this allows you to catch the seeds and allows the juice to go through your fingers. And I'm all about touching your food. Hopefully you washed your hands, and hopefully whoever you're making this juice for loves you, because It really does increase the vibration of your food when you touch it. You know, a lot of cultures eat with their hands. It's a natural thing. It's like grounding. You're closer to your food. You're putting your body's energy and warmth into the food, so it's really good for you. So, simplest thing you can do is drink this lime water every single morning as soon as you wake up. Of course, you're getting your 6 to 8 hours of sleep, which is necessary. Your body is processing, rejuvenating, and the first thing you want to do is get that water and flush all the toxins out, hydrate and oxygenate your body and your cells. We use key limes which are seeded. Yes, seeded is best. You want to make sure all your fruit has the seeds. And if you have any more questions, just ask them during this. Any more questions about food? Awesome. And if you use a handheld press, that's really good as well. All those things work. Now, this is simple. I'm going to talk to you good, better, and best. So good is that you're drinking water. Better is if you add a little lime in it, because it's going to add with the cleansing process. It's going to make sure your water is alkaline, especially if you don't have high quality water. The lime is going to help purify it, and it's going to help your body absorb it. Now what you can do is add a little cayenne. Let me tell you why cayenne good. I call it sassy. And so I'm just going to take a pinch of this. So now cayenne increases your metabolism in the morning. Let's say, for instance, you're like, I don't feel like working out. But the cayenne, it's going to help speed up your metabolism in the morning, which is when you want to have that done. It's going to help clear out mucus in your body. And if you have a problem with blood circulation, like if your hands are really cold or your feet are really cold, the cayenne is going to help stimulate that blood flow to your extremities. So it's really good. Let me see these questions. All right, so we're going to drink 32 ounces of water. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, look. If you can't drink 32 ounces of water, all you want to do is just take it 8 ounces at a time. So you're like, Koya, I cannot drink that whole thing. I will be using the bathroom at work and I can't do it. Just start with 8 ounces and get used to using the bathroom because it's good for you. And you'd rather have go to the bathroom frequently than be full of, crap. Like a master cleanse. Yes, it's almost like a master cleanse without the maple syrup. You drink that all at once. I drink it all at once. Yes. Koya equals champ. Y'all are so funny. That's about half. So sometimes I drink a little bit, and by the time you drink a little bit, you'll feel your bowel being stimulated. This is the best way to clean your colon from the inside out, so you don't have to go from the outside in, you know what I'm saying? So I've gotten a colonic before. It's not my favorite thing to do. I feel like if it's necessary to help cleanse your colon, I think it's a great way to start. But this is also a great way. And also someone mentioned the master cleanse. That's also something I did back in the day. Save this at work. I can't hear. Oh, okay. Yes, I'll definitely save it. Yeah, y'all not ready. I'm going to try this. Yes, try this every morning. Okay, now let me show you how to make protein shake. All right. I work out every single day. I do yoga every single day. I go outside. I used to go to the gym. I went back into the gym for like a week, but I cannot wear that mask while I'm trying to breathe. It's so constricting. So I'm back outside again. Haven't really committed back to the gym, but I used to go to the gym 3 times a week. So after my workout, after my yoga, my meditation, my breath work, I always grab a protein shake. I'm going to show you the easiest, most inexpensive way. Let's say you couldn't drink all your water. That's fine. Make it part of your protein shake. So we're going to pour the water in here. By the way, I already drank 32 ounces today, so that was extra. So usually I fill it up till it's almost full, but I save some room. And this is my protein, y'all. This is the Get Loved Up protein. I formulated this. I've been using proteins. Make sure you can see it. Link is in my bio. I've been using protein for over 25 years. I've tasted every single protein out there. And I formulated this because I kept getting frustrated because I would find a good protein and then they would change the formula and it would be hard on my digestion or it wouldn't even taste good. I need a protein that tastes good in water. And I would not approve this protein until it tastes good in water. I also need a protein that is simple. Like, I don't need 20 ingredients in my protein. I eat vegetables. I eat during the day. And so this has vanilla, organic vanilla pea protein, vanilla powder, moringa powder, guar gum, lohan, which is an herb, and Himalayan pink salt. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need all the extra stuff, because someone said your skin is glowing. Thank you. And also, it helps your skin when your body has too much to digest. Your skin is your biggest detox organ, so it's going to come out through your skin. You want your food to be really simple. Now look, I go out and eat with the best of them. Vegan pancakes, vegan waffles. I love that, but I'm not eating it every day. I'm not eating those things every day. I'm not eating processed meats every day. No. Most of the times I eat super clean. I have my protein shake, I have a green juice, I have water every single day. And for my meals, I have sauteed veggies, I have my bonza, my chickpea noodles. I eat a high protein, low fat, low sugar diet. And that's how I stay healthy. And it's really been helping me out. But I learned these things by trial and error. When I first started being vegan, I ate way too much processed food, had way too many onions, I was bloated, I had gas. But don't worry, if that's you right now, it gets better. You'll figure it out and you'll be so happy you did. But it's not even about being vegan. It's being as plant-based as possible. The more plants you include in your diet, the better you're going to feel. So this is a Get Loved Up protein. Link is in my bio. I put 2 scoops in here. Now, when I have a really hard workout, I put 4 scoops in here. But today was okay, and I already had this today. So I'm just going to do 2 scoops. Shake it up. Do my shake dance, do the shake dance, do the shake. It's good to dance too. I dance every single day. We have a hashtag on Get Loved Up called Dance Daily. I'm always shaking it up and dancing because it makes me happy. Our ancestors taught us how to dance. Every culture dances. You should dance every single day. It'll help not only, again, move your blood flow and make you feel good, but it also boosts your mood at the same time. Hey, what is this? Okay, this is a protein shake. All I put in there was water and the Get Loved Up protein. Link is in my bio. Get Loved Up vanilla protein. And it tastes amazing, y'all. It tastes good in water. I've had all types of comment on how it tastes. It tastes like vanilla. You could taste the vanilla. It's really light. You could cook with it. It just tastes really good. Yeah, it's good. I'm going to be honest. We tried to make a chocolate version, but I didn't approve the chocolate version because it didn't taste good. And I'm like, I'm not going to put that out there. Nope. Not if it doesn't taste good. I couldn't do it. I couldn't commit to it. So, Now, if you want chocolate, 2 things. One, you can get a sweetener, monk fruit sweetener. I love monk fruit sweetener. Put that in there. It'll taste like chocolate. You could put your own chocolate powder in there. It could taste like chocolate. So I was like, in vanilla, you can make it taste like chocolate. But honestly, you don't need to have chocolate every single day. Whereas vanilla from the vanilla bean every single day is healthier for you. So it ended up being healthier, and I actually wasn't even trying. I really wanted some chocolate. But this is actually healthier for you. But mostly have vanilla every single day. And every now and then, if you want to make it chocolate, you can make it chocolate. Can you use protein with milk? Yes. The number 1 milk I suggest is oat milk. Because, again, I'm low fat now. I didn't say no fat. I eat avocados. I eat hemp seeds. Don't get it twisted. I don't eat refined oils as much. So every now and then a little grapeseed oil. But other than that, I don't do a lot of olive oil. I don't do a lot of processed oils. So yes, oat milk would be absolutely fine. You could do the almond milk and those milks as well, but I highly suggest oat milk if you're going to do it every day. But otherwise, do it in water. Do I drink coffee? Absolutely not, y'all. I do not drink coffee. Every now and again, when I really need it, I'll have some coffee. I love chai when I want a little caffeine. I love chai, green tea, but I don't do it on a daily basis. Let me tell you, recently, I was kind of burning the midnight oil. I was going out a lot, and I had me some caffeine. It messed up my whole sleeping pattern, and I was feeling anxious. So I'm telling you, too much coffee strains your adrenals. I learned this from Medical Medium. You could go on this page and check them out. Like, coffee over time strains your adrenals, and they're like, all right, I got you. I'm gonna rev up. Let's get it. And you do everything revved up. And your adrenals are like your soldiers. They're revved up. They're coming to the party, but it's not a party. It's just your regular work day. So they tired. They get tired, and so when you wear them out, they don't show up for you anymore because they're tired, because it's like you're crying wolf and you're telling them to come and be amped up. and you're just chilling with a normal day. So use it. You got to drive a long way. You're really trying to figure something out, but if you do it every day, it's going to end up being detrimental for your health. So what I suggest instead of coffee, so I'm not just going to say don't do it without a suggestion. What I do is a green juice. So I do the celery juice. I do my favorite green juice from Trader Joe's. I do a green juice. Whenever I'm feeling tired, I just grab that green juice, and that will give you energy. It will give you fiber, and it will give you that chlorophyll you need to keep your body vibrant. So get that green juice instead of that coffee. You're going to feel a lot better. Now, you might have some detox effects in the beginning, but over time, your body will I like this better. Good questions. Keep asking questions. Any oil obtained by mechanical means only is good. Everyone's different. I mean, if you're doing, I'm not judging anybody for how you do, but I'm just saying, I'm sharing my personal recommendations. Quitting coffee, massive step in my journey. Congratulations. Awesome. I'm trying to catch all the questions. If I missed your questions, please just ask it again. Thank you so much. Awesome. I think I caught all of them. Okay. All right. So what I showed you already was your morning dirty water, your lime water with a little bit of cayenne to speed up your metabolism, clear out any mucus. So especially if you're eating gluten, which I'm not gluten free, but I don't eat a lot of gluten. Whenever I have a gluten free option, I take it. If I don't, I can handle a little gluten, have my lemon water and cayenne, and I'll be okay. And I mean capsules. Do you take probiotics? I take probiotics sometimes. Let's say, for instance, I'm going out. Y'all know I love restaurants. I love trying different restaurants because a lot of people are trying to get more plant-based and vegans, and I want to let y'all know the best stuff. And you know I'm not going to lie to you. If it's not good, it's not good. If it's great, I'm going to scream it from the mountaintop. So when I'm eating out a lot and I'm eating more processed food than usual, which is probably what's going to happen when I go to New York this weekend. I want to eat my way through New York. I want to try all the vegan things. So y'all give me some suggestions on what vegan things I should try in New York. I will be there. Is it this weekend or next weekend? Oh, now I forgot. I'll be going there this month. And basically, I want to make sure that my body is digesting. So when I take probiotics, they help my body, they help my gut flora digest, especially when I'm eating a lot of processed foods, which again, you shouldn't do on a regular basis, but live a little, so I eat a little more, taking probiotics. Good question. You coming to New York? Yes, I'm coming to New York, just like the rest of Europe. Okay, I think I missed the question. Where'd you go? I asked, how much was it? How much was my protein? Thank you all. You guys are so sweet. Okay, yes, the protein, the link is in my bio, and I think it's $29.99 or something like that. But it's very affordable, and it's so worth it. When you start taking it, protein on my chin. When you start taking it, you're going to feel a difference. I had one woman write a testimony. She said she was breastfeeding. She took it, and her milk came out better. I'm like, that's the biggest compliment ever. Like, mother's milk is the gift of life, and so to be able to have something that's going to increase that production. And I think it was the moringa. So the reason I put moringa in here is because I know some of y'all are not eating your greens, and even me, I need more greens. And moringa is a super green. Let me tell you what the benefits of moringa are. Contains numerous vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and amino acids, rich in anti-aging, anti-inflammatory. Look, anti-aging. We don't want to get old. Even though we get older, we don't want it to show on our face. So it's important to have moringa every single day. Anti-inflammatory. That means when you're working out, you get the lactic acid build up in your body, and that's making sure you don't overwork out. But nobody wants to be sore. So when you're having protein on a regular basis after your workout, and I also have some before I go to bed. So make sure you're also having a protein shake, just simple. Don't add anything extra to it. Right before you go to bed, you're going to wake up better. You're going to not be so groggy when you wake up in the morning if you have a protein shake before you go to bed. Now, if you put a lot of ingredients in it, I can't promise those same results. But my best friend, Nate, he was having problems waking up. And I was like, have the protein shake before bed. It's going to help you get a deeper sleep. Your body's going to repair, and you're going to feel well rested in the morning. And the reason you feel well rested is because your body has the building blocks, the amino acids it needs to fully repair. So anti-inflammatory, it improves your mood and helps you maintain your energy levels. This is the moringa that's in here. And improves your digestion. Since I've been taking this protein, great digestion, supports brain health and mental clarity, which we all need right now, contains phytonutrients, and protects the liver against toxicity and damage. So moringa honestly sustained me when I was in college and I did not have a lot of money and could not eat good, kept me alive. So I also recommend it. Thank you. Thank you, J. Hester 12122. Again, I want to keep it simple, clean, and easy. So I'm happy with it. I'm so glad you guys love it as well. Does it have to be this protein powder before bed, or any protein powder works? I can't say the same for any protein powder, to be honest, because if your protein powder has a stimulant in it, if it has chocolate in it, those things can keep you up. So I can only recommend the Get Loved Up protein powder. As you can see, it is available on link in my bio. It's available on Amazon. You can get it in 2 days. But all protein powders are not created equal. Some can mess with your digestion. Some can kind of give you energy. And that way you won't go to sleep as good. So I'm not sure. But any protein powder that is simple and clean and just like a couple ingredients, and if it doesn't have anything to stimulate you, yes, it should work similarly. But again, I can't quote for any other protein except for the ones that I've tried. Let me see. Someone's trying to join on. Who is this? Can you buy this in the store? You can buy it on Amazon right now, and you can buy it at koyawebb.com, but it's not at any stores right now. If you have any more health and wellness questions, let me know. Awesome. Did I miss? Do you ship to Europe and Germany? As long as you have Amazon in Europe and Germany, I think you can get it. If you can't, DM me and let me know, because I think I think from some countries with the UK, I think we opened it up to the UK because it's something that we had to do. But if you can't get it in your country, email me, koya@koyawebb.com, and I'll see how I can make that possible. Hey, Miss May and your husband. It was $29.99. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you for all of you who have purchased the protein. Now, if you have purchased the protein, I'm going to ask you one favor. Do me this favor. Please leave a review. When you leave a review, it lets everyone know how good the protein is. So it's not just my word for it. They're not just taking my word for it. Give your testimony, your feedback. Tell what you liked about it. Did you like how easy it was to mix up? Like, there are no lumps in this. Check this out. There are no lumps in this. It's so smooth. It's so good. And you can bake with it. I put this in my protein. I put it in my waffles. I put it in my cookies, muffins, whatever you want. You can put it in your ice cream. You can make anything more protein. And when you eat extra fat and when you eat extra sugar, if you balance out with protein, it's going to be easier for your body to absorb, and it's going to help you maintain your blood sugar levels. So make sure that if you're eating a lot of fat, you're eating a lot of sugar. Y'all know when I eat donuts, you better believe I had a green juice and a protein right behind it. So, I don't have a perfect diet, but I do know how to balance it out. Writing in his healthy column for his first meeting. Isn't it isolating protein taxing on the body? So if you have too much of any protein, it can be taxing on the body, but this protein is not taxing on the body. I can have 3 protein shakes a day, and because it's so simple and clean, it's not taxing on the body. Awesome, y'all. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. I'm going to be doing more videos. If you have any questions about anything, just ask me. I'll do a video on it. My goal is to, thank you all so much for all the love. My goal is to show you my whole routine, my sleep routine, my makeup routine, my skincare. But if there's anything that you want to see that I haven't done, just let me know. Today we went over the dirty water, which is water, lime, and cayenne, and then we went over the protein shake, which is my Get Loved Up protein, just in a shaker bottle with the water. Shake it up and you're good to go. Link is in my bio for the Get Loved Up protein. Thank you all for tuning in, and until next time, love yourself, love others, and love the world, one day at a time, one breath at a time. And yes, I am doing an event in New York. I am going to be doing the Times Square yoga thing that I did about 2 years ago. So if you're in New York, I would love to see you. Tell your friends, tell your family. It's absolutely free. I'm going to be in the middle of Times Square teaching breath work, yoga, and meditation. And I love, love, love coming and serving you all in this way. And I'm so happy that I can pour out and that I can give in this way. So if you're in New York, I want to see you out there. If you want to come to New York and be in Times Square with me, then come. It's always a lot of fun. I'm going to be having copies of my book there. I always sign copies after, as long as it's not raining or something weird. I'll be signing copies of my book. So y'all show up. Let's show out together. What's the best buying? Honestly, either one is fine. People find it easier to buy off Amazon. You can buy off our website. I was trying to have my own distributor, but let me be honest with y'all, it was so hard. Having my own distributor is so hard, but some people will not buy off Amazon. So I have my own distributor for you all who don't want to buy off Amazon. But it is so hard. It actually costs me more. So I'm just being honest with you all. It's really hard to do that, but I'm doing the best that I can to serve my community the best I can. So Amazon is the quickest and the fastest, and we are working and we are telling them what we want and how we want to see the community supported. But there are a lot of small businesses like myself that are on Amazon, and it makes it easier for us to get our products to massive amounts of people. So just be aware of that. And we all live in a world that we know is toxic. So we have to do the best that we can to change the systems. You know, we want to make sure we still can reach people. We have to change the systems. We have to write letters. We have to call in. We have to tell them what we need. So, I mean, that was a long answer to your questions, but yes, you can get it on koyawebb.com or you can get it on Amazon, and wherever you buy it is totally fine with me. All I care about is if you have the product and that you're using it and that it works for you and it makes you feel good. Wherever you get it is absolutely fine. And if you are a retailer and you want it on your website or in your store, let me know as well. Just email me, koya@koyawebb.com, and I'll get that to you as well. Can you put the New York event on social media? Yes, I'll put the link in my bio sometime this week. We're still finalizing the details and the times I'm going to be teaching. I think I picked 3:30 in the middle of the day, or don't quote me. We'll put it up as soon as we verify the time. Maybe I can come out from come out from Chicago. All right, y'all, I better get out of here. I have a meeting. So, yes, thank you for all of your questions. Thank you all who went and bought the protein, the Get Loved Up protein. I really appreciate you. Make sure, if you can, it would mean the world to me if you left a review on Amazon. And if you get it from my site, just email me a testimonial, koya@koyawebb.com. And if you leave a review on Amazon, also send me a screenshot, and I got a little gift for you. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. If there are any other tips or questions that you have and I didn't answer them today, please DM me and I'll get to it as soon as I can. All right, peace and love.